Hi students, how have you been? I hope you all are good. Welcome you all to the session. Today we will discuss how to work with a list. Working with a list. We have worked with how the lists are declared, how to access individual elements of list, how to perform slicing and so on. Now we are going to deal with the basic operation on list like appending, updating, deleting items from list. First one, appending elements to a list. Appending means adding new items to the end of list. Adding new items to the end of list. To perform this, we use append function. Which is the function? Append function. To add single item to the end of the list. Which is the function to add new item to the end of the list? Append function. A-P-P-E-N-D, then function symbol. Example, items is equal to, this is a list 10, 20, 30. Then I used here this append function, items dot append. Within this bracket I specified this 40 is the value. Then after the execution of this statement, we are using this items list. Then we can see the values are like this 10, 20, 30, 40. At the end of the list, we added one more value by using append function. Okay, clear? Then next one, updating elements of a list. Updating means changing with a new value. For that, we can use the syntax list name. Within the square bracket, we can specify the index that is equal to new value. Here, items is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Then I used here items within the square bracket. I specified this 3, that is third index position. Which is the third index position? 0, 1, 2, 3. 40 is the value. This 40 value will be changed with a new value, that is 100. Updating elements. Then items list, we can see the values like this 10, 20, 30 and 100. Okay. The next one, deleting items from a list. To delete items from a list, we will use del statement. Which is the statement? DEL. Okay. To delete single item, give index. And to delete multiple items, use slicing. Check this examples. Items is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Del items 2. 2 is the second index. 0, 1, 2. 30 will be deleted from this. Okay. At the time of outputting this items list, we can see the list is like this 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. 30 value will be deleted from this items list by using this DEL statement. Okay, clear? Then how to delete multiple elements of a list? Items is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Del items, we can use the slicing 0, 3. So 0th index, first index, second index values will be deleted from this list items. Then the items list like this 40, 50, 60, 70. 0th index, first index and second index values will be deleted from this. The remaining values are 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, clear? If we use del items, DEL items, then it will delete all the elements and the list too. That is, now no list with the name items will exist in Python. Directly we can delete the items list from this Python. For that, we can use the statement del items. Okay, clear? The next one, pop function. This pop function we can use to delete items from a list. We can also use pop function to remove single elements, not list slices. Only single elements we can remove from a list. It not only deletes elements but also returns it. Both del and pop function are same, except pop function deletes and return the deleted value. Pop function deletes the value and it will return the deleted value. Okay, check this one. Items is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Items dot pop. By default, the last index value will be deleted from a list. Okay, if no index is passed, last item will be deleted. That is 70 is the value. That value will be deleted from this list items. Okay, then next one, items dot pop of 2. That is second index value will be deleted from this. That is 0, 1, 2. 30 is the value. 30 value will be deleted from this. Okay, clear? We can also store the deleted values by pop function as use one variable that is equal to items dot pop. Another value n2 is equal to items dot pop of 3. Clear? Then how to make true copy of a list? Sometimes we need to make a copy of a list and we generally do this by assignment as A is equal to 10, 20, 30, B is equal to A. A is a list. Directly we assign this A to another variable B. But this will not make B as duplicate list of A. Rather, just like Python does, it will make B to point to where A is pointing. That is, both will refer to same memory address, means B is nothing but alias of A. Okay, B and A are pointing to the same memory address. Directly, we can use this assignment operator to assign one list to another. B is equal to A. That means A and B, both list variables are pointing to the same memory address. Okay, check this one. A of 2 is equal to 100. Here 0, 1, 2. In this A, the second index value is 30. I changed with this 100 value in the second index. So A of 2 is equal to 100 means 30 value will be modified with the 100 value. Then we use this print statement A, 10, 20, 100. At the same time, we can see the values are changed in this B. B is equal to 10, 20, 100. Okay, clear? Then how to make true independent copy of a list? But if we don't want copy like this and we want to modify each list separately, then we have to use list function to create a copy of list, and both can be modified without affecting other. By using this list function, we can create two independent lists with the same values. True independent copy of a list. To create a copy of list and both can be modified without affecting other. That means we can use this list function to create two separate lists. We can modify each list separately. A is equal to 10, 20, 30. B is equal to list of A. List is a function, list of A. Then A of 2 is equal to 100. While printing this A, we can see 10, 20, 100. While printing this B, we can see 10, 20, 30 itself. Making true independent copy of a list. By using list function, we can create true independent copy of a list. Okay, clear? Okay children, I hope it's clear to you. The notes of the topic is attached. Take down the notes and learn it. A test paper is also included. Submit your answers as soon as possible. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.